Hola familia, welcome to my channel Mika Creates. I'm Mika, thanks for stopping by. Today I am making homemade tomato sauce. These tomatoes are from my garden. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm going to give you a little snippet, a little video of what my garden looks like. I don't have this big, glamorous, beautiful garden. I have a very, very small garden with 4 plants. But I'm so proud of my little tomatoes, and so I can't wait for you to check out this video. Don't forget to subscribe and share. My goal for this summer is to make it to 1,000 subscribers, and you can help me do that. So stay tuned for this video, stick around, and I hope you enjoy this video. Give it a thumbs up. Thanks. Bye.
Okay, you guys, so this is my tomato plant. You see, like, to the left that there's 2 tomatoes growing, and then to the left of that I have some peppers, and they're called see those peppers right here, right there, those are peppers. So those peppers, they are they're called güeritos, and this plant over here, whoops, this plant over here, this one, those are bell peppers. You can see a little tiny bell pepper, and a little tiny bell pepper is right over here, right there. That's pinch. And then to the right of that, I've got a little bird feeder, and then here is another plant, whoops, and that plant right there are bell peppers. No, or jalapenos. Those are jalapenos. Those are bell peppers. Those are tomatoes. And that little plant right there are chili peppers, and they're called güeritos. I don't know what they're called in English. Anyway, this is my little tiny garden, and I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so you saw my tomato garden. All these tomatoes were grown in my garden. Aren't these beautiful? I'm so proud, you guys. You know what? When you guys have a garden and you start growing your own stuff, it's like, look at how perfect and beautiful this is. This one grew with that little thing. That's all right. That's all right. This one grew with that little thing. But look at how beautiful these are. Like, I'm telling you. So I'm going to make tomato sauce, homemade tomato sauce. I'm going to teach you how to do it. It's super simple. It's a heck of a lot healthier because it doesn't have any preservatives. So first things first. You can leave the core. I don't like the core, so I'm cutting the core out. Core's gone. And I just cut out the core. I cut these in half, and then I throw them in a pot. That's all I'm doing. Taking out the top, discarding, cutting it in half, bam. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of water in here just for it to boil. These bad boys are going to boil, and then I'm going to drain them. See, like this, how this has this stuff on it? So, taking this off. I'm also going to take this off because I don't want that in my tomato sauce. So again, you're making homemade tomato sauce. I'm legit like making homemade tomato sauce because these are my tomatoes. So, a lot of people put like basil in their tomato sauce once their tomato sauce is done, garlic, onions. I mean, you can do whatever you want with your tomato sauce. I leave it plain and I don't add salt. I don't add salt because I usually salt my food, and I go by tasting everything. So, see, I'm almost done. I didn't quite get that core there. Didn't quite get that core there. Getting this core, and I'm taking that little, see that? Taking it off. Look at how beautifully red these are. I just picked this These two this morning, they're my smallest ones. All right, so off to the stove we go. Here is what that looks like. As you can see, it's starting to boil. So now it's at a rolling boil. And you can start to see that the tomatoes are letting go of its juice, which is good, because we don't want watery tomato sauce, right? You want it to be kind of a little bit more on the thicker side, not like water or liquid. So we will let that boil for about 10 minutes. Okay, so now it's at a full boil, and I just kind of want you to see what it looks like. So see how these tomatoes have gotten, see that? Let me show you the back side of the tomato. So beautiful. Woo! It's hot. See that? Off it is. Here are the tomatoes. I'm draining them. There we go. Now you're like, that's not a lot of tomato sauce. What are you doing? What are you doing, Mika? And it's not a lot of tomato sauce. But I'm actually going to use a portion of it today. But this will give me like 3 good uses. So this is going to be like 2.5 cans of tomato sauce. So see how easy this is? Here's the skin. I'm dropping it out. I don't even have to peel it. It's already done for me. Nice. Very, very nice. I don't have to spend all my time burning my fingers trying to peel it, especially because it's easier to peel when it's hot. So I'm taking this off, and I'm going to flip these to make sure that all the skin is off. Here's another one with skin. Here's another piece of skin right here. You can let this cool if you want to. I don't want to. So I'm not going to. Alright, here's another skin. You can see it's shiny. Everything else is dull. This is shiny. Woo! It's hot, boo! It's hot! See, here's another one. It's just lying there. So see, all the excess water is out. Now I've really just got like the meat of the tomato. And that's exactly what I want. I don't want the skin, and I don't want all the water that tomatoes produce. I don't want to smash it out. That's not what I'm trying to do either. But I want to make sure that all the excess water is out of these tomatoes, so I have a nice thicker tomato juice. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in the blender. Here's my little blender. It's my little magic bullet blender. And you get this. And I'm going to put them right in here. I hope you can see that. I hope we can't. There we go. Whoops. 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 And that's it. That's all. That's it. See all that steam? Woo-wee. So I'm going to start to blend this. So again, it's just my tomatoes, and I'm going to start to blend. Now this is real time. Because I want you guys to see how quick this is going to be at your house. Done. That's it. I'm done with my tomato sauce. Now, just because if you don't have a garden at home, don't trip. Like, don't be like, oh my gosh, I can only make, look at that. Look at that. I can only make homemade tomato sauce if I have my own garden. No, that's not what I'm saying. You can use any tomatoes. Do you see how beautiful that is? See how thick that is, you guys? Look at that. Now, if you don't want it that thick, you can put it back and blend it some more. So I'm going to blend it just a little bit more. So I probably blended it for 30 seconds. I'm going to blend it for 20 more seconds. Okay, so I blended it for 20 more seconds. And it's perfect. It's the perfect consistency. Yes. Now remember, there's no preservatives in here. So, oh my gosh. I'm gonna make some Spanish rice or Mexican rice. That's gonna be my next tutorial, and that's what I'm gonna use some of this for, half of this. So this is approximately 2 cans of tomato sauce. And it was free. All I did was grow some, well, it wasn't free for my plant. I don't do seeds, that's too difficult, and I don't have the time, but I bought my tomato plants, I put them in the ground, and I just watered them and added plant food, vegetable food, tomato food. And that's it. Isn't that great? I'm so happy.